Did you have a litter of baby rabbits? You're wondering how soon can you get in there and check on them and handle them, and what should you do about it right after they're born? That's what we're going to discuss in today's video and get it all cleared up for you. Hey guys, welcome back to another Slightly Rednecked video. Again, my name is Chris. If you're not familiar with this channel, I help you to produce your own meat, eggs, and vegetables from your backyard, your balcony, your deck, your garage, heck, even a spare room in your house if that's the way you want to do it. This is my doe behind me. She's a Flemish New Zealand cross, and she just had a litter of babies last night, late yesterday evening. And this question comes up all the time. How soon can I get in and check on the baby bunnies, and what do I need to do right afterwards? Well, I check on them just as soon as I can afterwards. Now, since she was having her babies last night and it was pretty late yesterday evening, I went ahead and waited till this morning to check on them, but I want to get in there just as quick as I can. There's a couple of reasons for that. One is if there's any kind of mess left over after the birth, you want to get that out of the nest box. You want to clean that out. It's not always a problem, but sometimes they will leave a little bit of a mess behind. Usually they do a pretty good job of cleaning themselves up and cleaning up, after themselves, but still, it's worth checking just to make sure. The second reason for that is I want to make sure the babies are doing fine. If any of them have passed away, I want to get those out of the nest box and make sure that it's a good, clean environment for the baby rabbits. It's a little bit cool out this morning, but it's not terribly cold. But you know what? Even in the cold, even when it's freezing cold, it's okay. Pull the nest box out, take a look real quick, cover them back up, put them back in. The mother's not gonna, it's not gonna bother the mother at all. She's not gonna abandon her young or anything like that. So that's what we're going to do. You can see she's kind of checking on her babies right now. Well, maybe you can see it. I don't know if that's showing up on video or not. But I'm going to go ahead and get the nest box out because it's kind of difficult to show inside the cage. All right, so this is the nest box. My goodness, she pulled some fur. So what I want to do is kind of pull this fur away, make sure that there's the babies right there. I have not got a chance to get in here and check on them yet. Things look pretty clean. It doesn't look like there's too big of a mess. And I only see 2 baby rabbits. But there they are. Well, let me get this on film. There they are, two tiny little baby rabbits. It's hard to show on the camera. So I'm not going to mess with them too much because, like I said, they just got born last night. But just 2, that's kind of disappointing. Not a very big litter. I'm going to feel around in here and make sure there's no others, that got separated from them. I'm not feeling any. That looks like it. Looks like just 2. So go ahead and cover them back up. And I'm going to put the nest box back in there for her. All right, that's really about all there is to it. I just get in there, check. Again, if there's any of them dead, remove them. Any mess, remove the mess. That nest box looks pretty clean. She did a great job of building a nest. I'm pretty disappointed there's only 2 babies in there. That's a very, very low litter count for meat rabbits. This is her second litter. The first litter, she only had 2. I think what I'm going to end up having to do is replace her, find a new breeder, because 2 baby rabbits is just not worth it in a meat rabbit. She's a great rabbit. She's a good mother. Is doing a great job of taking care of them, but again, need bigger litters than that if it's going to make it worth it for me. So anyway, hopefully that puts your mind at ease a little bit. You can get in there right away. It's not going to bother the mother at all. One thing I will say too is you always try to keep an eye on your rabbit the day that they're due. Last night I knew she was due yesterday, so I came out and checked on her several times, made sure she was having her babies in the nest box and not on the cage floor. If she is having them on the cage floor, you want to get them off the cage floor, put them in the nest box just as soon as you can. Generally speaking, if that's happening, it's usually only first-time mothers that do that. But generally speaking, if that happens, they have a baby on the wire, you pick it up, you put it in the nest box, she'll go ahead and have the rest of the litter in the nest box. So you can usually alleviate that problem pretty quick. But baby rabbits, when they're first born, they will not survive very long if they're not in the nest box, not in an area where they can stay warm. We got a pretty big cold front coming through tonight, expecting some snow and some ice, even though it is, like April 6th right now. April 6th, yeah, today's April 6th. We got a snowstorm coming through, so I'm going to cover this back up, give them some wind protection. Hopefully the babies make it through the next couple of days. Normally I wouldn't worry about that at all, but it is such a small litter that it's a little bit difficult for them to kind of keep together and stay warm. She pulled plenty of fur though, so cross my fingers, they're going to do just fine. With a big litter, they all huddle together. They do just fine staying warm, and it's no concern whatsoever, even in well below 0 temperatures. But with only 2 baby rabbits, might be a little bit of a concern. We'll see how it goes over the next couple of days. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, God bless.